Good morning everyone, it's 8:45 in the morning here in Verona, and we're at the train station waiting for the train to come in to take us down to Naples and then on to Sorrento. Let's get on board. Alrighty then, 41 minutes late on this train. Let's see what happens when we get into Bologna and the next one down to Naples. Brilliant. How's the train ride?
It's fine, but it's very late, so we're not going to make it to our next one.
How's your first class seat?
Comfy, but we're still not going to make it to our next train.
We're doing 190 kilometers an hour.
Our train from Bologna is going to leave at, I think it's like 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock.
11:17, so in 45 minutes, and we've still got an hour to go.
And we're not going to get there till 11:27, so we're going to be 10 minutes late.
Brilliant. Let's have a look at the live train tracker. Missed the connection train, so we're just having a lovely authentic Italian meal in Burger King. How is it?
It's fine, but I forgot my bacon on my burger.
Chicken nuggets. Burger or horse?
Could be horse, I don't know.
Horse. Sorry, cow or horse?
Burger or horse.
Burger
you know those
or horse.
burgers that just sort of stroll about the place, you know? At least we've got another 2 class tickets, so it should be nice and comfortable for us 3-hour journey. Finally made it.
We made it, guys, to Sorrento after a brutal train ride. Missed the train because it was delayed, and this rickety old thing from Naples to Sorrento. Bloody awful. Cheap though, €9.60. I prefer to get a taxi next time if you can. But look at the view, guys. Brilliant. Just waiting for our beers to come. Vesuvius in the background. What we're doing this evening?
Oh, we're going for a historic tour of Sorrento with Limoncello tasting.
We've got to look out for a man
With a red hat.
with a red hat.
And then we got
underneath
where the statue of San Francisco is located, the church near the famous blah blah
Guessing
blah.
it's
The
this.
guide will be at the foot of the statue.
Is that the guide? Is that the guide? No, that's not the guide.
Yeah, that's San Francisco.
Ah, okay, cool. Lovely church here while we wait.
The guide will arrive at the start of the tour 10 minutes early, so he should be here now.
Alright, looking out for a man with a red hat. So no guy at the moment. We're looking out for a man with a red
He's
hat.
3 minutes late for his own tour.
There's a bloke up here naked on the balcony. Look,
Oh, yeah. He's got his trunks on.
mate. There's a dude up there with just his trunks on. Oh, he's gone now because he's seen the camera. Oh, yes, black cat.
Hey,
Oh,
kitty cattle. Look at that one. Oh, he's having a good lick at his head. Nice gato.
should we make friends with the cat?
Yeah, well, you see that.
Yeah, he looks like a guide.
I want to try and go off the
Yeah. Is this him? Not sure if this is the guy, guys. Yes.
Hi.
Good afternoon. Ready for the tour?
Yeah.
Mario.
Absolutely.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
Chris, nice to meet
Welcome
you.
in Sorrento. Buonasera.
It's Mario.
Yeah.
It is. You're in the right place. It's not that good then. I should have brought me the card with me.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Oh yeah, look at this.
First of all, good afternoon and welcome to Sorrento. I am Mario. I'm a local guide from Sorrento and this will be your guide in this walking tour inside the historical center. Right now, as you can see, we are already inside the historical center. Here we have the cloister of San Francisco. It's the oldest building of the town. The cloister of San Francisco is 13th century old. And it's very important for us because right now it's the only monastery of the monks. 16th century old, 1567. But before talk about the history of the cloister, let's talk about the history of the town. Because the cloister is 13th century old, but the town is much more older than this. Sorrento, officially, was founded by the Greeks 2,500 years ago. It means Sorrento is the oldest town of the bay. Same period of Napoli, even before Pompeii. Sorrento was also a Roman colony, but even before, a Greek colony. And Sorrento, the historical center, was built in a very particular place. We have a kind of natural protection. First of all, on the south side, we have the mountains. Cesarano Mountains up on the city, Monti Lattari and Faito Mountains is the division between the Sorrento Peninsula on this side, and we are in Napoli. And on the opposite side, back of the mountains, we have Salerno, but first of all, Positano, the first town of the Amalfi Coast. In front of, on the north side of the city, on the sea side, Sorrento is 100 meters up on the level of the sea. All the city, we will see in a few minutes, it's all up on the level of the sea. And the cliff was very important for us, because for a long, long time was the protection from the attacks coming from the pirates, from the west side of the bay. But especially the historical center in the Greek period was built exactly between the two valleys. One on the east side. Right now we have the main square of the city. Marina Piccola down, town of the Romans, which was here 2,000 years ago. Let's go the other side. I want you to... Here in the center we can see a coat of arms, something we don't have on the other side. Because on the 17th century, after the earthquake, the city was completely destroyed, and the monks, they had the money enough to build the cloister. And this family, the Mastro Giudice family, give money to the city to rebuild the cloister of San Francisco. And the coat of arms in the center is the 10th building of the monks. The part in front of was rebuilt by another family, the Falangola family. That's why in the entrance we have the lion with the crow. Anyway, we will see the same coat of arms inside the Dominova city, because the Mastro Giudice family built the Dominova city, the parliament of the city, on the 14th century. And now, on this position, we can see the original pagan temple of the Romans. It's the only pillar 2,000 years old, inside the cloister of San Francisco. We found 4 pagan temples of the Romans. One here, the Pantheon, the Temple of Iovis, and now we have the Church of San Felice and Bacchus. One on the position of the Tower Bell of the Cathedral, on the first floor, we have the marble, and one down on the sea, the Temple of Neptune, the god of the sea for the Romans. Later, we will go in front of, and we will see on the water, we have a key, and the original pagan temple of Neptune, the god of the sea for the Romans. Take your time for here. I don't want to disturb you. And then I'm going to talk about all these names because we have a different important ones.
6 or 7 million tourists a year to Sorrento.
I don't know why you want to live here like that. You used to go buy like a place in like Cardiff for 800,000, right?
But here we have
Get me out of here.
Beginning outside, 15th century. Just to let's understand, no? Here all the buildings.
Wow, those windows are huge, man.
Oh yeah, this is their lemon.
This is the Grand Hotel.
Yes, this is where we need to go. I'd suggest we go for a drink.
Oh my god.
So before the historical center, we can stop here because here we have a very important part of the Dutch. Sorrento is famous mostly for the lemons. And for the Limoncello, Sorrento is the place of the lemons. Not now, not Castellammare or Pompeii, but Sorrento. Why? The dimension is bigger than the other lemons. It's 2 times bigger. A normal lemon is around 50 grams. The lemon from Sorrento can be also more than 100 grams.
Wow.
It means we can have altogether also 1,000 lemons.
There's no way that nobody's going.
And also the walnuts. The walnuts, melon, and limoncello tree.
Closed.
Pistachio you can find on cities. But here there's no pistachio. Bacchus is very important in our tradition. He's one of the saints of the city. He's the first bishop in Sorrento. And the second most important saint of the town, the first patron saint of the city. Right now the patron of the town is Sant'Antonino Abate. Later, after the Limoncello, we will see the square of the patron saint and we will talk about the first miracle of Sant'Antonino Abate in Sorrento. Anyway, this church is very important for us because it's 16th century old right now. That's the door and the part outside is 17th century old, as you can see by the stage. But this church officially is also the oldest church of the town. The first church here was built on the 5th century. We have a very important legend. Here, 2000 years ago, on this place, we had a big temple, the pagan temple of Jovis, 2000 years ago. And on the 4th, 5th century, this place was very dangerous. Because, at least by the tradition of the people in Sorrento, inside the temple we have some evil spirits. And was very dangerous to go here. So one day, the people of Sorrento, to remove the evil spirits, they threw all the stones of the pagan temples on the wall, with a big ceremony. And we have, after this, 2 weeks of storm on the day. All the evil spirits inside the water. And then, to remove the evil spirits even more, we build on this position a church in honor of Bacchus, the first bishop of the city. And right now, if you pay attention, if you look in front of you, look inside the walls. We still have one column, and it's the only column inside the town of the original pagan temple of Jovis, which was here.
Yeah. Everything's got lemons on around here. And then you're gonna be forced to buy a bottle. We know the tricks. Oh, no photo. Didn't say no video though. Limoncello taste. Here we go.
Okay. Before we try the limoncello, I go with
Oh wow, it's such a weird colour, some of it is.
Well, that's the cream ones.
Oh,
The
yeah.
most important thing about limoncello is the quality of the lemon. This our lemon is Amalfi Coast EGP lemon. You know what I mean EGP? It's a guarantee the quality, where they're from and how they go. And this is one of the best. And then the combination of it. Sugar, alcohol, water and lemon.
Oh, it smells good.
How does it smell?
Lemony.
Lemony. I would hope so, it's limoncello.
Okay, salute!
Salute!
Let me know the truth, what you think about it, if you tried one before.
It's pretty good actually.
This is good. A bit more fat. So come closer, we want to try the one with the
It's
butter.
very delicate. It's like Baileys with lemon.
This is a 20% alcohol, so it's less alcoholic instead of the limoncello, which is 30%.
Let's try this one.
Find in our stock. So it's all our production, yeah? From 80, 90.
Pretty much really good. It's like a Baileys.
Oh yeah, that is.
It's like a lemon dessert.
I am on the door.
That's weird. It's
Found
really nice.
Now you try this one after that one. If you see something.
Try the mango. Oh,
Questa ricca, eh?
that's it.
Vuoi try? Allora. Buono.
Mango. Oh yeah, wow.
Good.
Very nice. That's better than the limoncello.
Remember, you can take with you if you
Strawberry?
have handbags
Without
not
mixing.
no-
Che sì, ma guarda, non me lo volevo
Yeah,
dire.
right. Thank you. There we are, here's another one. This is a strawberry one.
Sì, però quello con latte è troppo dolce. Questo qua.
Oh yeah, wow.
Mamma, non lo so.
That's tricky, guys.
And if you want look a bit closer.
Oh yeah, it does sound strong. It smells
Is it?
Yeah.
What is the percent of this one?
30.
30.
It's a nice digestion.
So is this a walnut? Walnut,
Cello.
walnut cello. Talking about a walnut cello.
That's the one that they kill. It's not as fruity and tasty as the others.
That's like cough syrup.
Yeah.
Jesus, it's awful.
I think it's a fire taste.
That plate's
Do you want to try?
No, look at us.
very strong.
Unbelievable.
We got like chocolate liqueur as well.
Important saint of the city, but especially is the protector of official mountains heroes of the town. We will see the statue, we will have the square with the church in front of, and we will talk about the miracle of the wheel, the most important legend of the town.
There's Mario, tour guide.
Here we can see the statue of the patron saint. On the opposite side, we have the monumental church of Sant'Antonino Abate, built on the 11th century on the place of the monastery of Sant'Antonino. Sant'Antonino was a monk, the most important monk of the monastery of Sant'Agrippino, a small monastery of the Benedictinians. Right now, inside the city, we have two things of the way. One, the most important, is outside the church. On the right side of the door, we still keep the rib of the whale, part of the body of the original whale, and on the opposite side of the street, we will see a small painting with the moment of the miracle of Sant'Antonino in Sorrento. Let's go on the other side. I want to show you the body of the whale.
We'll go see the body of the whale.
It's a real whale, eh? So why it's here? On the first period, after the miracle, the whale was done in front of the place of the fishermen.
Baby's safe.
Yeah, the baby's saved from the jaws of the whale.
Baby, Sant'Antonino, the mother, the whale. It's not common to find a whale here on the bay. Eh? The most important thing, incredible thing, here on the 2021, during the COVID, we had the second miracle of the whale. We found another whale on the same place of the miracle of Sant'Antonino, died on the beach, and it's incredible for us. And after this, more or less, the COVID ended. And we still keep the rib of the other whale inside the Correale Museum. So we had two miracles of the whale. It's another miracle of Sant'Antonino. Actually, this kind of work is very important in our tradition because right now in Italy we are the last town still doing the healing with the the original and old method of production. The work, if you pay attention, is not a painting, but it's a puzzle. It's a small mosaic, which is made with different kind of wood, of different colors, qualities, and grade. In a work like this, is one of the most beautiful artists. We can see 25 different kind of wood, and more than 300 different pieces of wood. For this work, which is completely handmade, from zero to the end, we need 5 months and 33 small steps from the beginning to the end. And now, I would like to explain how it works because it's very, very interesting. First of all, we start with the drawing, and it's made directly on the paper. As you can see here, we have already the division of the work in many and different small pieces. Then we have the second part of the e-label, a very important part, the selection of the wood, to create the right contrast between the different pieces. Right now, we have a book with the selection of the wood, 150 different kind of wood from everywhere. And close by we have the number. For example, the walnut is the number 1, olives number 2, lemon is number 3. And step by step, with the selection of the wood, we write the numbers inside the pieces. So we don't forget the wood we use for every single piece. When we have all the numbers for all the pieces, we have the real healing, the most important part. The artist sits on the bench, on this position, and step by step, with the jigsaw 0, 1 millimeter, with an arch, completely by hand. In this position, we start to cut all the different pieces and create the puzzle. For this work, we need 2 months, just for the business. Then, we have another important part. We take the paper, we put the glue on the top, and then we press inside all the pieces to create a real puzzle with the wood. So, in another part of the work, we have the puzzle, the mosaic in front of, and back just the paper. That's why the work is like
Touch. Oh wow. We're off to Pompeii.
If we're fine after Vesuvius, we're heading to
Off to
Pompeii.
Pompeii, and we'll show you the highlights of Pompeii. See you tomorrow.